Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Welcome into the Rockstarflipper YouTube channel. And of course, you guys probably already know by now, eBay released the 2018 Fall Seller Update. Don't get super excited. There's nothing really big in it, just a couple little things. I'm gonna do the video. I'm gonna try to keep it short for you guys. Normally, these seller updates are pretty detailed and are about 20-25 minutes. This video, I'm gonna try to keep it to like 10 minutes to try to get through it really quick because there's nothing really earth-shattering in this, which for the week that we've had, that's good news, right? Nothing negative, nothing crazy. The only people who are gonna groan about this are the media sellers, books, CDs, music. You'll see why in just a minute. But without further ado, we're just gonna jump over to my screen as usual. We're gonna check out the seller update. I'll go through the 3 tabs. There's only 3 this time. Normally there's like 5. And we'll get through it real quick. So I appreciate you guys watching. Please leave your comments down below. Please leave your opinions. If you have any thoughts on this, you can definitely drop it down there and I'll try to respond to as many as possible. And excuse my voice. Again, still the voice is killing me, and I know that you guys are gonna listen. It's gonna sound a little weird, I apologize, but thanks anyways for watching. I really do appreciate it. And make sure you're subscribed for the rest of this week because we're gonna have some better news, I promise you, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Thanks so much. Let's go check out my screen and see what it's all about. All right, everybody, the 2018 Fall Seller Update. And before we get going, just know that this update is not that bad, and really there's not a lot of changes, not a ton of stuff you have to worry about or concern yourself with unless you're in about one specific category. Let's just go through it really quick. I'm going to make this video short. I don't want to keep you guys all day. So here it is. I'll link it down below. You can just click on it and come right to this page. The 2018 Fall Seller Update for eBay. There are only 3 updates: a marketplace update, an inventory optimization, and a service metrics and shipping update. And then, of course, the seller vision, which comes from Bob Cuppins, Senior Vice President of eBay, the guy that I, of course, had a speech with last year, got to meet with this year, pretty active in the community, and he is the Senior Vice President of eBay Sellers. So let's go over the marketplace updates number 1. Here it is, and it says, what do you need to know? There are 4 bullet points. Provide your customer service phone number to answer buyers' questions. That's huge. They're going to start providing your customer service phone number, which is scary for some of you, I know, but I'll explain it in a second. Manage payments, secure HTTPS content, and reserve price, subtitle, and media fee updates. So let's go down it. Let's look at each bullet point, all 4 of them, and we'll continue on from there. Okay, bullet point number 1, customer support phone numbers. Why is eBay making this change? So basically what eBay is going to do is to provide your customer service phone number in the listing for a buyer that wants to ask a question who may be a potential, purchaser. Sometimes buyers have questions about items that they would like to purchase on eBay. While buyers and sellers are not allowed to share or request direct contact information prior to completing a sale. Remember, after somebody buys from you, they can go on to eBay and request your personal information. That's always been an option. It's been for as long as I can remember. But a new pilot program will allow you to help buyers make purchase decisions. With the new pilot program, your customer service phone number will be visible to buyers on desktop before the sale. You have to opt into this feature. It's not default. Your number's not just going to pop up. Now remember, if somebody buys from you, they can get it. But before they buy from you, if you opt in, you can make it visible to answer questions. Manage communication with buyers in your account settings. And so here underneath of the frequently asked questions, it says, why is eBay doing it? How do I opt in? If I don't opt in, what will happen? Nothing changes. There's no difference. It is going to be available on mobile soon. Right now, it's just desktop. And you basically just go to your account settings, manage communications with buyers, and then turn it on, opt in, which you can click right here and it shows you exactly how to do it. Why are they doing it? Because they feel like if you can answer some customer service questions, then maybe you can make the sale and a better conversion rate. I think, in my opinion, this is not going to help very much. I don't want people calling me all day. I got to be honest. Some of the questions I get on eBay from people just asking obvious questions to stupid questions to the number of foreigners, no offense, but the people that are from out of the country buying with US addresses or that may not be very, English isn't really their first language. It's tough. It's tough to even read those questions. So not going to do this, not a good thing in my opinion. I doubt it's going to be very helpful to many of you, maybe for bigger companies, but I don't think most of us should probably do that. So the second bullet point is manage payments. So this is the new payment processor. We've gone over it. I'm not going to go over it here. That's Adyen. Getting away from PayPal. If you need more information on this, just feel free to go through my other videos the last couple of weeks. And of course, you can search my YouTube channel for the word Adyen, Adyen, and you will find what you need to see. The third bullet point, secure HTTPS for enhanced browser security. Most of you probably familiar with this is keeping your website and browsing pages secure. Not really something you have to pay too much attention to, but the Google Chrome browser now displays the message not secure in the address bar. Starting September 15th, you'll be required to use secure HTTPS content when you list items on eBay. So make sure if you're using Google Chrome, you educate yourself on that. And the last one is the fee update. This is the big one for those of you that sell in certain categories and also use certain features. So the reserve price, subtitle, and value pack feature fee increase starting September 15th. The feature fee for reserve price. So in other words, if you set reserves to auctions, there is a fee. It's going to increase to either $5 or 7.5%, whichever is greater. And the reserve fee cap will increase from $100 to $250. In some business and industrial categories, the feature fee will remain at a flat fee of $5. The feature fee for subtitles is going to increase from 50 cents to $1 with listings of 1, 3, 5, 7, or 10 days. And item prices up to $150, from $1 to $3 for listings with an item price of over $150. For 30-day durations and good till canceled, which is a lot of us, the item price up to $150. The feature fee will remain unchanged at $1.50. For 30 and good till canceled with item prices of more than $150, the feature fee will increase to $6. So if you're using any of those subtitles or any of that stuff, your fees may go up a little bit. Also, the value pack, which if I remember correctly is like a gallery, a subtitle, and something else. You get like 3 features. That's going to go up a little bit as well. You can see the increases there. Changes for insertion fee credits for auction style listings. So those of you that do auctions, starting October 4th, if your auction ends in a sale, you will get unlimited insertion fee credits. So if you pay 25 cents to put up an auction and it ends in a sale, you're credited that 25 cents. So keep that in mind. It should be unlimited. That starts October 4th. Media price increases. Some of you are going to groan over this one, especially you, Jamie Pace. Starting September 15th, that's a week away. The final value fees for books, DVDs, and movies will increase from 9.15% to 12%. That is pretty substantial, 2.85%. And that's for store subscribers, and from 10% to 12% for non-store subscribers. Starting also September 15th, the final value fees for the music category will increase from 9.15% to 12%. So there you go. There's the increases for the media price. Let's go over to the second tab, inventory optimization. This is a repeat from the summer seller update where you will need to put all of your items into a category. This is not really applicable for clothing sellers. Of course, you still need to be in women's t-shirts or women's jeans, but this is more for like electronics. Say an iPod Touch 5th generation 16 gig orange has its own listing. And then underneath of that listing, every person who lists an iPod Touch 5th gen 16 gig orange will show up. If they list a 16 gig red, they're not going to show up in that listing. They'll show up in a different listing that's made specifically for the red one and the blue one and the black one and so on and so forth. If you have a Grand Theft Auto 5 video game for PS4, you'll show up in that listing. If it's for Xbox One, you will show up in a different listing. Hopefully that makes sense. This is for all the catalog categories. You're going to need to find the item when you list it in the catalog. It should auto show up. You search for it. Similar to Amazon, it pops up. You click on that, and all of the sellers selling that exact item will pop up. You hit to list yours, and then you will show up in that listing. So that is pretty much all there is for the inventory optimization. The other thing they're changing on October 15th is the new other item condition label. Will begin automatically updating existing listings in the electronics, home good, health and beauty, and musical instrument categories with a new other item label to a new open box label and definition. Open box will apply to items that are in excellent, like new condition with no wear. The item may be missing the original packaging or protective wrapping, or may be in the original packaging but not sealed. The item includes original accessories and may be a factory second. So keep that in mind if you're in any of those categories. Read over this definition and make sure you understand it so your items are listed properly. Also, in the business and industrial equipment category, there's going to be a reduction in final value fees. You can see them right here, and that will help you guys in that category. And new item specific requirements for heavy equipment, and something about including the wheel quantity in your wheel listings. This is pretty odd, but those of you that sell this stuff, you'll understand it. And so that's the end of the inventory optimization. And the third one is service metrics and shipping. So the service metrics are the customer service, the returns. You guys saw that in the last update and in my videos about if your returns for item not as described goes too high, your fees may increase. It has to be very high, not just high, which means you would get a message showing that you are higher than all of the other people in the category and your fees will go up. Again, every category has a different target metric. So just keep an eye out for those percentages and try to keep your item not as described request down. So then upload tracking to prevent item not received claims. This is pretty obvious. Make sure all of your tracking is uploaded. If you just message the buyer with the tracking, it's not going to protect you. You have to upload tracking. Always make sure your tracking is uploaded. Of course, if you're buying labels directly through eBay, that shouldn't be a problem. And the new label experience, eBay's changing the way you print labels. The screen is going to look a lot different. Let me go ahead and close this and show you the new label screen. It's going to look a little something like this. I don't know if you guys understand this, but it's going to show you the different options you have once you select the weight, dimensions, etc. And then you can see the price and the estimated delivery day to the right. It's kind of the same as what we have now, just set up a little differently and maybe a little cleaner. I'm going to have to look at it once it comes out. But this is just a different way of printing shipping labels. And so that's pretty much all there is to the fall update. Like I said, not a lot to get excited about. You media sellers are going to be upset. You heavy industry sellers are going to be happy. Other than that, the phone number thing is probably the only thing you guys would even be remotely interested in. And you don't have to opt in. So if you don't want people to have your number, they can still get it if they buy from you. But if you don't want them to have your number before that, just don't opt in. If you are interested in that, go to your account settings, buyer communications, and turn it on. The last thing you can listen and read for yourself is Bob Cuppins. This is him. This is who put this together. His message, his video via YouTube on the eBay channel or right here on the link, and also a statement. He's got 2017's eBay Shine Award winner picture. I don't know why I didn't update it with 2018, but we still get to see Katie Zilverberg. Yay. And Ciara, who I had a very good chat with. That's Ciara. And you can scroll down and read his message. It's kind of long. I'm not going to read it. But that's it for the fall seller update. I wish I had better news for you guys. I wish I had some news. This really isn't any news at all. So I'm sure there'll be other people with videos. Comment down below what you think. It's better than our bad news, our week of bad news. But I promise I'm going to have some very positive videos coming out the rest of this week and the weekend. So look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Make sure you have your notifications turned on. If anything else happens crazy today, I'll certainly let you guys know. And as always, if you want to join my VIP group, get your sales up, stop complaining about eBay, and get some work done, message me privately, Facebook. You can email me, rockstarflipper@gmail.com, or use any of my social media links down below to get a hold of me, and I will get you into the VIP group. Have a wonderful afternoon, everybody. Wonderful Tuesday, and I'll see you next time.